Hey guys, we are live. We are live. This is part two to Michelle's cousin smoking on Queen Opp going in. This is the first part I felt like was a warm up. Second part is her going in. I had to literally edit some of this out. Some of the stuff she was saying. She went in. She did the warm up at the beginning, but when she went in, she went in. So I want to let you know at the beginning of this video, I think you want to stay to the end of this video. This is a live commentary video. It premiered on my second channel at 3 o'clock, which was about 6 minutes ago. It finished. If you miss it, you're in the middle of it, or you just want to see it straight through without me talking, because it's already talking inside of the video, because I did commentary to the second part of this video that premiered, you can you're more than welcome to go to my second channel and just watch it straight through, and you'll just hear the commentary, not double commentary, me talking right now and also in the video. So welcome to everybody. It's let me see. Hey, pretty blue eyes. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in, and let's get on to this beautiful bean footage.
I got that out the way. I'm gonna have a conversation with my tribe, with my people, with my tribe, the 1%, everybody else, content creators and content watchers alike. I mean, content creators and content watchers are like, man, I'm on here. I came on here, man. I'm fighting for my cousin. I'm fighting for her. She don't have anybody to do that. She don't have anybody to fight for her. Man, they already in denial. They don't give a. They're lazy. They're weak. It is what it. And I don't consider them family members.
Yeah, she really doesn't have no one to fight for, and I just hope that behind closed doors they're trying to, like, you just never know. It could go terribly wrong after this court case is over, and maybe if Danny and Queen Opp break up, we just don't need Michelle not getting the support she needs now and being vulnerable and goes back to Queen Opp. I mean, even when Queen Opp got kicked off that first app, Big Go, and then ended on Michael's, she kind of sort of for maybe a couple of weeks stopped being that way towards Michelle, but it slowly, gradually went back into the mistreatment of Michelle again. She couldn't help herself. She's so used to being the way she was with Michelle. Thank you, that it
K.
was like
Stewart.
first
Thank you,
nature to her.
sweetie.
It's like getting up, brushing your teeth in the morning time, or going to the bathroom first thing in the
Justice
morning.
for Shelly. That's
She
right.
just had to do what she was doing
Hi,
to Michelle. Queen Opp did,
Matilda.
because that's all she knew of to do to Michelle, is
Hey,
to mistreat
Ruthie.
her and make her the butt of the joke.
They're
Hey,
relatives,
Nefertari.
man. And I'm gonna say this. Hold up. Everybody that said, anybody that says that I shouldn't have spoke up because it was family business, it wasn't my place. Man, you're the type of that allow the uncle to the, you know what I mean? Y'all the type that allow the uncle to attend the barbecues and the family gatherings, even though ran through every of all generations through generations. And y'all protect this mother while y'all telling me it's not my place. Man, I don't have
Hey,
no
everybody.
respect for y'all because
She's
y'all
about to
allow
go in, y'all.
people in your family, y'all allow suffering. And y'all scary. I'ma always speak up for the babies and the fools. Shout out to Supreme Real Time Babies and Fools Network. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel. And again, you don't like how he talk, because best believe I'm gonna have him he's going to be speaking his piece in videos that I do. That's because whatever he say applies to your rap. And let me say this. Don't get me to start painting narratives. Don't get me to pick up the paintbrush and start painting narratives. I'm not a content creator. Remember that. I'm not a content creator. So anyway, let me continue. I went over with I am Avery, commented on the channel. Again, I'm so appreciative of this young lady. I don't know what to do. She was God sent. She was God sent. And she was honest. She was very earnest and frank about what she said. And I love that she showed up and I appreciate it. And she said that she been wanting to speak up, but she was afraid that people would call her a clout chaser like they doing me. Man, I applaud her for that. Because a lot of you scared to death.
Yeah, it happens like that. Sometimes people do want to speak up. It's not even that. It's probably, believe it or not, and it's just my opinion, it's probably more than 1% that is riding or was riding for Michelle and the safety and the justice for Michelle prior to the cops kicking in the door. But a lot of people just don't want to have to deal with the smoke that comes with it. But somebody like me, coming from the Nature Boy sector, doing Nature Boy for years, people trying to put pressure on me because that's all I had on my channel. You have to have a tough skin when you are fighting for what you believe in, or standing up or talking about what you believe in on your channel as a commentary channel. And if something you see is not right and you feel strongly about it, even if it's you're not the mass majority, you have to have a tough enough skin to defend that honor and stick with it and not let nobody sway you any which way because they're trying to make you a follower when you know that you're a leader.
Yes. I'm not talking about you, I am Avery, because you still spoke up. A lot of people are afraid to speak up about things that are stirring them, that are gnawing and nagging at their soul because they're afraid of what other people may say. They're afraid of being picked apart. And y'all mad that I have the courage. And like I am Avery, y'all are mad because I have the courage to speak up, knowing that I'm going to be hated on, knowing I'm the vultures and the buzzers and the knowing that they're going to the rats or in the vermin. I said in the flip flops, I'm in the basement. I had to come down here where my cousin is at, amongst vermin, because she worth it to me, because I love her and I care about her. That's why I decided to do with it. A lot of people don't have the courage to do that. Y'all would rather let y'all people just wither away. Y'all would rather allow
Yep, because it
a
happens
mother
all the
in your
time.
family to violate generations. And y'all as women protect that. Anybody say it wasn't my place to speak up about Shell and how she was neglected? You a raggedy, scary. I mean, pay me to teach you how to not be a dishonorable skin. I prayed for you. I prayed.
I think this is going to help Michelle's healing too. You know, when she sits with herself, I don't know if somebody, when she did that other update, put something in her ear, but I think that her cousin, not leaving the scene and speaking on her behalf, letting her know, I haven't seen you in 15 years. That don't make us not family, or it doesn't mean I don't love you. It's just that we have our own lives. And, you know, you had a big enough family there that should have been, protecting you, all these years that you've been subjected to what Queen Opp was doing to you. Yeah, I'm just now coming along and handling this, but that was because I didn't want you to label me like you did, your dad and your grandmother, things that you said that Queen Opp put you up to doing. Because then I feel like the cousin wouldn't have had a leg to stand on, because the audience would have already had made their own assumptions up about the queen.
Hey,
I mean, about
LaDawn
the
Calhoun.
cousin. and they would have ran with it, and they wouldn't have given her the chance to get on a platform and defend Michelle, because they would have thought that she was no better than this alleged her horrific stuff that Queen Opp was putting Michelle up to saying that her family was doing to her.
Would have once said Opp kept moving Shell around, and there was no way to track them down. And two of the ones said, I want to see them walk to herself. I'm gonna read your comments. I might not read every last word that y'all said. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get to the meat of what y'all said. Because again, y'all understood the assignment. This who I went over here. Everybody comment that I'm gonna read. This who I went over here. Because y'all are critical thinkers. Y'all are critical thinkers. Y'all are the people, y'all my tribe. Y'all the people that I align with. So until
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to put the video back up. We had technical difficulties. Hold on one second. There we go. My fault.
one said, I kept moving Shell around. There was no way to track them down. I want to see them walk slide ourselves. Yeah, I appreciate you for saying that, intuitive one. But you know what I mean? Me personally, I appreciate you for saying that because I know a lot of y'all want to see Op being walked to herself, walk to herself. Let me explain something to y'all. Me, y'all have every right to feel and to draw up your own feelings and conclusions about the situation. Me, man, I'm way past Op being walked to herself. Man, nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Man, Op can do jail. Y'all talking about and not no shade against you, intuitive one, or anybody else that shares the same sentiment as intuitive one. Man, I don't give a deal. I will find a thirsty stud. I will find a thirsty stud to lay up with for protection. Man, I seen comments talking about, yeah, I about to get football numbers. Come on now, y'all. Come on, for real. I understand how y'all feel. I feel the same way that y'all feel, but I'm beyond jail. Jail ain't, man, for real. Jail ain't nothing. I, I sat in the cell. I sat in the cell before waiting on a kid with innocent fighting a kid. I sat in the cell before, man, jail. Man, I know how to stick and move. Man, I will go to jail. Listen, they could send out the Muncie Women's State Correctional Facility, upstate Pennsylvania. Man, I will sit up there and find her a thirsty stud. I will find a thirsty stud to lay up
I
with
will go back in there and find her a new
protection
boo
and do
thing.
her bid.
And she's right, because she's sitting up there using a thirsty stud right now to be a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? To help hold her down, if not financially, use her for other means, while she's trying to take care of the finances. She's a money maker. You see how she's trying to cut corners and do what she does best. She talking about she going back to stripping. That's easy work for her. Easy work, I would think, if I had to choose between the two, is to get up on live, act like you got a little sense, you still be yourself, and make your coins that way. I think you can make more money on social media. You know how to bring in an audience, but that's what Queen Art would do. And that would be for survival. She knows how to survive. So, right. But we already know that Queen's going to go into court, though, and plea out. So she might not even be looking at a sentence.
I mean, but I understand where you coming from, intuitive one. I understand that. I understand that. I mean, Tanya Reid said, making poor Shell eat dog poo and sleep with homeless men and spray rose spray in her hair, etc. Tanya Reid said smoke was dear Tanya Reid, exactly. And is and is and definitely smoke on it, yeah. I mean, and is and will. Man, I know what time it is. Man, I know what time it is, man. I know what time it is. I know. I mean, listen. Like I said in the Flip Flopsters video, I didn't know that there was someone that cared about Shell and that loved, and I really do care about Shell. The the people that Shell over there with, at one time, I did consider them family, but nah, man, nah, because they got more smoke for me than not. They're people that I'm related.
That baby's too little to be feeding 8 ounces of milk. It's supposed to be at least 4 ounces, half of that. Ooh, child, hope she ain't feeding that baby no 8 ounces. The baby's about a month old. Wow.
To. They're not family. My definition of family is different than your definition of family.
Hey,
Family,
Tamika.
family ride out. I mean, family ride out for each other. Family ride out and family ride with each other. You know? So again, you know what I mean? My definition is different. Katrina Hiller said, you said not one lie from the beginning, and however Shell said it, she still verified everything you said. And I'm right with you. She wants to be back with you spoke nothing but true. Shout out to Katrina Hiller. This is who I want over here.
I believe she wants to be back with Queen Opp too. I hate to say it, but I believe she wants to be back with Queen Opp too. And I'm just hoping it doesn't happen like that. Once all charges, I don't know if they're gonna be cleared up or whatever the punishment's gonna be for Danny and Queen Opp. Once that's all straightened out and Queen Opp doesn't feel like her liberties at jeopardy, you just never know. She might let Michelle come back just to rub in our faces. I told you I get what I want. And it doesn't matter what you haters say. I'm the boss. I'm the big dog. I'm telling you.
Katrina Hiller got her thinking cap on. Katrina.
I think she wants to be back with Queen Op too, and I've said it. I think that that's all she knows. It's just like being in a bad relationship. I'm a female, so I can only relate to the kind of people that I attract, which is the opposite, which is men, male. And I've been in relationships too, and I know they were toxic, and it took me many years to break off from it. It was the used to factor. I knew that it wasn't good for me, but because I was used to that person, I didn't want to start over. I try to make it make sense. I stayed in that relationship even though it was toxic. And that's the same thing with Michelle. I honestly believe that she misses Queen Op, and I think Queen Op misses her too. She's not going to admit to it, and she's definitely not going to admit to it while there's an open case.
Hiller is the people that I want over here. Critical thinkers, people that think beyond the surface, people that know how to go underneath the surface. Yes. Thank you, Katrina Hiller. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you for your support and your love, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that all day. All day. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's why I named the video. You know what I mean? Y'all understood the assignment. Y'all understood the assignment. And then Tuck Tuck Nevaeh. Tuck Nevaeh. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, hun. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, hun. Tuck Nevaeh. Tuck Nevaeh said, I can't wait until the day Queen Opp and Danny get exactly what they deserve, as well as everyone else involved. Shake your head, prayers up for Shell. Thank you, Tuck Nevaeh. I feel you. I'm right along with you on it. I'm right along with you. I mean, and not only the day that Queen Opp and Danny, not only the day that Queen Opp and Danny get exactly what they deserve, but the other people that Queen Opp brought in. Randy who with her big face. Randy who that big face. Man, Randy who with her big face hiding up there and what's the app's name, y'all? Miko, Bigo. Look, y'all gotta help me out. The 1%, yo, help me out with the apps, man. That Miko, Bigo, all them the emojis and bells and whistles.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. That's the only support I ask of you, to hit the like button or the dislike button, whatever which one, but hit one of them. Thank you.
And lights and stuff popping out. That ain't my thing. But I know hiding over there. I know that. I know hiding over there. You know what I mean? Tuck Nevaeh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right with you. I'm right with you, hun. The Queen Opp and Danny and the rest of the people that I brought in to violate Shell, man, they all gonna get their day. As while I'm out here,
Queen Opp is getting her day right now because we just found out yesterday that Danny is Queen Opp's co-defendant. So even though in that present time, at that time, Danny was the one that inflicted all those wounds on Michelle's face and mouth because Queen Opp was pregnant, so she allowed Danny to do all the physical to her. Danny's just a co-defendant. So that means the defendant was the one that caught all the charges. And they're looking at as the mastermind. So the mastermind is going to take majority of the weight, and the co-defendant is going to piggyback, is going to trickle, I should say, trickle down on Danny, and in the long run as well. But the blow is not going to really ultimately be on Danny. It's going to be on Queen Opp because they have more of a history of the DV in the trickery and the mess. So it's already coming back on Queen Opp.
Randy who with her big and juicy. Man, y'all seen how she looked on that little sit down Q&A, whatever you want to call that little sit down Q&A with Opp. Man, Juicy who, man, that's silly. She gonna listen to what I'm saying. She gonna find this video. She gonna hear what I'm saying. Man, that silly. She's sitting up there all giggly and starry-eyed, looking at Opp. Oh my God, twiddling her fingers, eyes all glazy and starry-eyed with her silly, retarded. Man, that Juicy, man, she wanted Opp to sit on her face like she did, like Opp did Danny. Man, that goofy Juicy baby or whatever. When I watched that little sit down they had together, man, Juicy baby, she's sitting up there, eyes all glazy, starry-eyed, looking at Opp, twiddling her fingers, licking her lips. Man, she wanted Opp to sit on her face. Meanwhile, Opp sitting over there conjuring up ways to use and play this dog. Yeah, Randy who and Juicy. Yeah. Randy who sitting up there talking to Shell Dad, talking about she want to talk to somebody besides Shell Dad. Fake diamond wearing retarded. They're down here. Where you at, Randy who? Where you at? Sitting over there mimicking Opp. I watched the videos of Randy who sitting up there trying to sound like Opp, trying to mimic at me, and the other juicy baby, juicy whatever, sitting up there giggling and starry eyed, looking at Opp, wanting Opp to sit on her. Man, please. All of a sudden now y'all smoking on Opp. Y'all, I'm the one. I'm the only one smoking on Opp. And the 1%. Me and the 1% are the only ones smoking on Opp. The rest is Opp fans. The rest of anybody paying Opp. I don't care if you gave Opp $1. Man, y'all Opp fans.
And half these people that Michelle's cousins naming, Juicy and Randy and all these people, they would still be rocking with Queen Opp if Queen Opp didn't get in her little jealousy mode and get insecure and start, doing slime ball stuff to them and cross them like she was doing to Michelle. They thought that that couldn't happen to them. Now they want to sit there and throw salt on Queen Opp's name, and Queen Opp's this bad person, but she was the biggest cheerleader when Queen Opp was doing all she was doing to Michelle. I didn't hear nobody speak up. Juicy and none of them speak up when Queen Opp was doing that stuff to Michelle. They was egging it on. They thought it was cute. But now the shoes on the other foot. Now they want to sit there and dog Queen Opp out and flip flop.
I see why Juicy, whatever, with your little retarded. I see why your baby pops left you for the other chick. And it don't matter if they not together. I see why he left your retard. You sitting up there googly eyed, giggly, twiddling your fingers and starry eyed at a Tezzy with the T said, yeah, she do want to be back over there, which is sick. She didn't leave. She was rescued, and she was about to fight the cops. Sure was,
She
Tezzy
sure
with the
was.
T.
Yep.
And
Doing
it's
all that
crazy
for the
how
love of
people are on
Queen.
here
Queen Opp.
talking about they glad that Shell got away. What?
She didn't get away. Yeah, Michelle didn't get away. I think that if the police didn't kick that door down, Michelle would still be there. Ain't no telling when Michelle would leave. Sad part about it is she could have left in a bag. And that's just how bad it got, especially with Danny being under the influence all the time. All she had to do was just lose it one day, and that would have been the end of Michelle.
Got away? Yeah, she was about to fight the cops. Tezzy? Man, I've had to tell her to sit down. Tezzy with the T also said, we don't care what Shell talking about. And don't. And don't. Keep doing you. And will. I mean, thank you, Tezzy with the T. Thank you for your support and the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad you feel comfortable over here. I 100% agree with you. Michelle is missing Sierra. She's going to need her family and keep her away because if she leaves, she's not coming back. Her mom might have to take out a life insurance policy seriously because Danny is demonic. Not to be wishing that, but she has gone back before after being.
And that's funny. This was said just after I just said what I said, because I really feel like Queen Opp is the type of person, she has something to prove to everybody. So even though she acts like she's not sweating what people are saying about her, she is. And she's one of those, I'm going to prove, if it's the last thing I do, that I'm going to win. So if it takes that case to be over with, no more stipulations, and if she gets probation, whatever it is, it's over, where she doesn't have to worry about if she mentions Michelle's name or is in contact with Michelle, that she's not going to get in trouble. I do believe that Michelle would go back there, and she would allow Michelle to come back to rub it in everyone's face that so-called was glad that Michelle left, even though we know Michelle did not leave. The police made her leave by kicking that door in and ordered her to go to the hospital to be evaluated and checked out. And then her parents or whoever came and got her, and she's with her family for now. Right. And I say for now.
This is who I want over here. Y'all understood the assignment, man. And I appreciate you, Gabrielle Jackson, for sharing that, or expressing that you hope that we can work out family issues. But honestly, Gabrielle, it's really nothing to work out. I can't work anything out with people who don't accept the truth. I can't work anything out with people who don't deal with reality, who would rather live in delusion. What's that old adage? Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, they did it for
I can't
15
work nothing
years
out with
too.
them. And
That's
it is
sad.
what it is at this point, you know? And they pissed. They're furious with me. And I don't care. Y'all know I'm doing this for sure. I don't care about nobody being mad at me and hating me. I saw a meme on Facebook. Not a meme, or whatever, post. It said I'm the Kanye of my family. I'm the Kanye of my family. That yeah. I don't care. But you're absolutely right. She is missing Sierra. And she's gonna need her family. But again, her family is delusional. And they have lived in this delusion for so long. They're not gonna just change and become other than that overnight. I mean, but yeah, that was some real what you said, that was real. When you said she leaves, she not coming back. That's why a lot of the 99% are angry with me because I'm stopping their entertainment. Man, you know what? They're upset because they was really on some real they was really waiting on the grand finale, which would have been Shell being unalived
Yep.
in there.
Yep.
These sick man, they was waiting for Shell to be unalived over there. So then after that, they get, oh man, that's messed up. That's what happened to Shell. Man, these people was waiting for her to be unalived. That's how sick these people are.
Yep.
The 99%. You right, Gary.
They definitely was waiting for something to pop off. I will say that. And that's why I say to myself, even when I was doing the Nature Boy content in the Nature Boy sector, these people were supposed to be conscious people that watch his videos. And to me, some of them were sick individuals, I'm telling you.
Welcome,
And
Stays.
they're not, I mean, Queen Opp's not
Stays
in the
in
conscious
trouble.
community, but the viewers were just off the hook, if you ask me. Like it just was too much. It was just too much. And I really felt in my heart like they were waiting for something bad to happen too. They were egging on Queen Opp too bad. And egging for stuff that happened to Michelle in the worst way. She had to get out of there. It was meant for what happened that night to happen. And they got her out of there. I don't think she would have left safe or in one piece if she didn't get out of there soon enough.
Again, these are the people that I want over here. These are the people that I deal with in real life. I don't have a big group of women. I don't hang with a bunch of women. I'm really solo, really. And the women, like I said, the women that I do rock with, and the women that I have respect for, there's women that I'm not friends with. We're not friends. We don't know each other personally, but I could tell by the way they move in life, the things that they say, what they write. I respect it. I respect them because they deal with reality. They accept truth. They teach truth. That's the women that I respect. So, yeah, you're right. And you said mom might have to take out a life insurance policy. It's that real. Yeah. So I thank you, Gabrielle Jackson. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for sharing that. I mean, thank you. She put up a 100. I mean, thank you for that. 100. Laura of the Valley. Oh my God, Laura of the Valley. You came through. She said, here to show support again. Thank you. Thank you, Laura of the Valley. I appreciate that. I haven't seen nor heard anything shady from you. Shell is special needs. Yup, she is. I genuinely believe she has been sitting around her family and hearing them speak negatively about you and she's parroting it. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. My people, my tribe, the 1% that have their thinking caps on. She said, let me read that again. I genuinely believe she has been sitting around her family and hearing them speak negatively about you, and she's parroting it. When she was with Opp had her talking crazy about her family, the people that she with now. When she was with Opp had her talking crazy about her dad, talking crazy about her grandma, had her call the people she's with now, cussing them out, talking about I don't want anything to do with y'all. Now she over there, Shell is
She's doing the same thing, Queen Opp, with Danny. She's, it's taking her a minute, but she's breaking her in to making her say things that she doesn't want to say about her family because Danny loves her family. Just to appease Queen Opp. She wants any relationship she's with, Queen Opp wants for that relationship to turn against their family, like she did Michelle. Make up things that character assassinated Michelle's family. And she did it for the love of Queen Opp, but Queen Opp didn't have no love for Michelle. And it's the same thing with Danny. Queen Opp is not attracted to Danny. She doesn't love Danny. She's using Danny. And when she finds someone else, especially if she's allegedly a stripper now again, whether it's a girl or a boy she's attracted to that she bumps into, Danny's out the front door.
is back with them. Now she on here. Oh, this cousin is a opportunity. But again, that wasn't a diss. Listen, I love Shell. Nothing that Shell could say that will ever make me stop loving her. Because I accept it. There's power in acceptance. Because I accepted the truth about Shell's being. There's nothing that Shell could say that would ever make me stop loving her. And she can never stop me from smoking or I. I mean, like Tezzy said, we don't care what Shell talking about. Sure don't and don't. But yeah, Laura of the Valley, she's around them parroting what they're saying. Come on. That's why I said a diss. Man, that wasn't no diss. If anything, it was a diss from the people that she's with, her immediate family, hiding behind Shell because they're too cowardly to say what they want to say to me. She's around them parroting what they're saying, just like she was parroting.
Her immediate family is doing exactly what Queen Opp was doing. And they know whether it's right or wrong deep in their heart because they're mad at the cousin for speaking out. They're not really worried about, they're more worried about their image alongside with, I'm not going to say they're not worried about Michelle's image. I'm quite sure they care. They just didn't know how to deal with it. And they didn't deal with it. They just ignored what was going on for 15 years. But they're just as worried about their image as Michelle's. So using Michelle as a pawn to get up and do a update video and say what they really want to say. It's probably not what Michelle wants to say. Yet again, Michelle's saying what her family wants her to say about her cousin. Thank you, True. Just like she had to say what Queen Opp wanted her to say about her family, her grandmother and her father. That's why she needs time to herself so she can find who Michelle is. And once she starts loving on herself and and finds who she is again and starts to do things that used to be fun to her and she can resonate with, and she starts to feel that life's not all about being sad and controlled and DVs being done to you, she will definitely take her power back. And if she never had power, she'll definitely um get some. And when she gets it, she's gonna hold on to it because that's how good it's gonna feel for Michelle to have power and to hold on to it and to be able to make her own decisions and listen to what she feels and not what somebody else wants her to feel or say.
What I was saying. That's why we were so comical that was on here. Call themselves, they gonna celebrate the end of me. I'm this shell ended me. Are you kidding me? Man, please. Again, Laura of the Valley, yes. Man. Oh, Laura of the Valley also said they're upset that you spoke the truth about them failing to properly get Shell mentally evaluated so she can have the proper help and protection. Absolutely. Fully functioning adults still see your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, it's not that many of us, and I like it just like that. I like it just like that. I don't need a crowd. I never had a crowd of people around me. I never hung with a bunch of women to this day. And again, there's women out here that I love. There's women that I've known since childhood. You know what I mean? They living their life. I'm living mine. We have families and things going on. But it's not too many women that I really rock with like that and really respect. So again, thank you for that, Laura of the Valley. Laura of the Valley understands and the assignment. Thinking Cap is on snug. Yes. Yes. Latoya Washington. She said, been waiting on you, Miss Lady. Thank you, Latoya Washington. Thank you, hon. I'm not gonna keep you waiting like that. I'm gonna try not to keep you waiting like that for that long, but I really appreciate you, Latoya Washington. I really do. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for lending your support. First person that truly
I agree too, and I'm not gonna get into it. She's like me. I'm glad she's being kind of, you know, careful with her words. I think she's, learning the ropes early that you got to be careful what you say up here on YouTube because of the community guidelines. But I'm gonna tell you this, they've said, and they're also were OnlyFans videos of them from the past where she was doing things with Queen Opp for money because they had that little membership fee, $30 a month. I don't know how long Queen Opp has had that OnlyFans, but I'm quite sure those videos been taken down. Say says a few people who've seen the videos. They've been taken down, and those are videos you can't really put up on YouTube. They're going to be automatically taken down. So it's kind of hard to prove that. But I believe that it was at the beginning something that they were doing that was intimate. I mean, I believe even with Dukiana, she broke him in, and look at what she's doing with Danny. So it's easy to believe that it could have been something going on, or was something going on.
gave and paid attention to Shell, right? And I know that's what it is. So yes, Shaquante said Shell is still in love with Opp. She will run back to Opp if she was to say come back. Opp tapped into Shell emotionally first, or it could have just been emotionally in addition to vexually. Opp tapped into Shell emotionally and vexually. That's how she hooked her. Man, she hooked her with that because SE Vex is powerful and there's nothing to be played with, right? She hooked her. This is why Shell.
I like that word, how she said vexually. That's what I'm gonna start using. Instead of with the S, because every little word, it doesn't even have to be a cuss word now, is controversial on YouTube. It's almost like you can't even say anything anymore. It's getting really sad. It's almost like freedom of speech is just being muted.
Man, Shell don't care about being abused by Opp. She just don't want other people abusing her. Shell don't mind taking abuse from Opp, especially after Opp paid attention to.
I believe so too. I think when she had enough, Michelle did, and it's kind of crazy because you should have had enough with Queen Opp because that's not love. Love's not supposed to hurt. but she could have accepted it for a lifetime from Queen Opp, but not from Danny. That to her, that was, you're an outsider. I don't know you, and you're in my boundaries, and I'm not liking you doing this to me. Now, okay, Queen Opp's doing it, and I mean, we know that it's clearly um Queen Opp making it known, I'm not attracted to you. I think this way of you, when you have people eating waste and foolishness like that, and you're getting a bag off it, and you're literally not even giving this girl half of the earnings of it, but you're making her do stuff that could be really harmful to her health. And why would you even have her doing that? So, it's just really crazy when you look at the whole situation.
To her, hooked her by tapping into her emotions as well as vexually. So yeah, Shaquante, absolutely. She said Shell will always be weak in the knees for her. Yup, yep, yep. Thank you so much for sharing that, Shaquante Horns. Let me know if I got your name right. She started off first. She said, "Man, you're gorgeous." Thank you, Lakeisha Spears. Let me tell you something. When women compliment me, man, that hit way different. That hit way different than a man. I love when women compliment me. That hit way different. Thank you, love. Thank you, babe. Lakeisha Spears said, "Smoking on Queen Opp, I could dig the movement." NN.
I told you Duke could have been
She said, "I
maybe
can't stand
the
Queen
baby's
Opp.
father. No,
The things
everyone
she
kept
has
saying she was
done
already pregnant.
to Michelle." And she also said, "Finally, a family member who ain't scared, or people that care about Shell." Yes, yes. This is why I'm here doing what I'm doing. I did what she did. Man, I feel like a clown. Cause she knows that there's someone here that's not only related to Shell, but that's not scared of her. This is why I'm here doing what I'm doing. And like I said in the last video, I know Shell want to be back over there. And there's a strong possibility that she will. But I'm here. I made my presence known. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not really gonna get into that. But again, I know what time it is. And then Lakeisha Spears said, "Kudos to you, beautiful one. All I want to know is where can I get my t-shirt from? I support. I support it. Count me in." I'm gonna let you know, hon. I'm gonna let you know. And you know what's funny? It's so concerned and flapping their gums about me selling shirts. Meanwhile, I haven't sold not one shirt. Haven't even put a link up for shirts. Because I'm not pressed. My main priority was to come on here and make my presence known to Opp, and to also connect with the 1% true Shell supporters. Because again, like in the last video that I did, remember when Supreme, real time, the man that I had on in the last interview, remember he said, "Y'all the ones that got the smoking on Queen Opp started. We just took the baton. We just carrying it. Y'all got it started." So that's my main priority. But yeah, when them shirts, when I do drop the shirts, y'all gonna love them. Y'all gonna love them. Meow Kitty Meow. Hey Meow Kitty Meow. She be coming through too. She be coming through. She said, "I only started to know about Shell because of the fact that the police kicked the door in."
So we're gonna end it there. I did play majority of it, except for maybe 15 minutes of it. If you guys want to go over just to see the last 15 minutes of what was said, that's fine. So if you get to the end of this video, then you made it here. And I'm going to also tomorrow, Monday, on my main channel, I will recap it over there, because I don't know how the crowd's going to come into Michelle's cousin making another video responding to the video Michelle made, checking in and speaking her piece, which I don't believe that really was the way Michelle felt. I honestly believe that, again, yet again, she's speaking for someone else, and that's her family, how they feel. They used her as a pawn to say how they felt about the cousin stepping in. Just like Michelle used to have to speak for Queen Opp the way Queen Opp felt about Michelle's family. She would make Michelle say things that weren't true, in my opinion, to character assassinate, particularly her father and the grandmother, saying things that were horrific that happened to Michelle that I don't think exist. And she said it because Queen Opp wanted her to. So, with that all being said, we'll be back. And I paused the Queen Opp content that I was doing because I wanted to speak about something on the same page as the whole Queen Opp situation and Michelle, but a little bit different than um, what we've been listening to for the or seeing for the last 24 hours now that Queen Opp made a grand appearance on live for about 2.5 hours, and I'll continue with my commentary with that crap, that mess. But I thought that it was important to get this information out, what the cousin's response was and how she was feeling at this particular time. She didn't respond right away when Michelle said what she said, which was not a bad thing. And she responded last night. So I wanted to make sure that that content got out there. And I spoke in my commentary how I felt. And it still remains my feelings on the cousin. Everyone has their opinions, and people are not gonna like me. We're gonna agree to disagree. But I think that she's Oh, I'm sorry, I had the mute on. Listen, 5 o'clock on my second channel, this video at 5 is going up that you see on the screen. I pinned it at the top of the chat so you guys can redirect, because at 5 o'clock the video premiere will start. This is the link. You see it inside of the video here. It's also pinned at the top, as I said before. It's highlighted up at the top. My URL for the second channel. So click on it, redirect, and you will find this video. And the video is entitled, if I can read it, because my eyes are all over the place. Queen Opp may have met her match. Michelle's cousin is waking it up and more. So yeah, that's the new man, what I got that? Queen Opp may have met her. Oh, I put the wrong title, but I'll fix it up. I'm sorry. I gotta fix that title. That's my fault. But anyways, this video right here is going up at 5 o'clock. So we're gonna get off here for now. Make sure y'all hit the like button, because them likes were on a diet. They didn't even get to 100. And that's a little shame. But let me go so I can fix this title here so nobody's confused at what's going on. And I will see you for our live stream. Only one live a day on this main channel. All other videos are done on the second channel. So while you're redirecting in the chat tonight, it's up at the top. Make sure you subscribe to that channel so you can get the notifications for all of the content that's done on the second channel daily. Thank you. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.